Yo, it's your boy Oakley, and I'm about to do yet another Mario What If. This is What If Deku was the reincarnation of Garra. I don't know his last name. So, yeah, this will pretty much all start off with actually a different storyline of Naruto. Garra would actually die in Shippuden, like at the beginning when he got the nine tails, or got the one tail stole from him. The one tail stole from him. Yeah, let's just say he actually dies, and like a billion years later, he gets reincarnated into Deku. So yeah, that's the storyline we going with. It's not possible? Well, fuck it. We pretty much started off the actual story with Deku. He pretty much be born, and this time he don't kill his parents yet. And this is not Inko and Hasashi, so they're just fodder characters. They don't matter anyway. So it'll pretty much be like around the age where Deku was 6, and he was going to a different school. He was going to a different school, so he wouldn't really know Bakugo. I say that, like, when he was sleeping, the FBI came through trying to kill him because they know that his quirk is pretty much powerful, and he has no desires to become a hero. So yeah, they trying to kill him. They ain't trying to have that right now. So yeah. So they would pretty much pull up at the house, then knock at the door. Deku mom pretty much opened the door. She get fucking shot. You know, the dad come through, like, what the hell? He gets shot too. You know, and Deku just over here looking at this. Yeah, he pretty much unlocked that one tails. He gets some of that one tails power, so yeah. And basically he basically sand coffin those three FBI agents, and he just been just sitting in the house, just living there. Fucking IRS would find him trying to evict the place, and they just see him sitting there, fucking watching TV, eating Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops, bro. It's so funny. Fucking eating Fruity Loops, bro. Like 5 dead bodies on the floor. So yeah, he get took into child cut. He's in an adoption place, a shelter, a fucking place. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, he's in one of those places, and Deku, he don't really give a fuck. No, he go to the school of Bakugo, and he don't got no friends there. I mean, Bakugo really wouldn't bully him because ain't nobody even know his quirk. He didn't even introduce himself. So when Bakugo pretty much, at this point, it already been 2 years of Bakugo already having his quirk. So yeah, he's pretty much the king of kindergarten or first grade, because they're 6, so it's first grade now. So he's pretty much trying to bully Deku, even though he knows nothing about him, so there's kind of nothing to bully him about. So yeah, he tries to do it. He pretty much just goes over to him. Deku's just not even responding to him. They're not friends. He would just like move his hand like you would like try to smack away a fly. Like that's how he moved his hand. He's like, move away from me, you damn peasant. Bakugo, he getting kind of angry since he don't get that same look that the other kids give him a fear and terror because they didn't want to be exploded. But he don't give a fuck about that shit. So Bakugo throw an explosion. Everybody looking like, oh shit, this kid really just got exploded into the face? That's tough. As Deku's just kind of like have his face turned, like when you get slapped, you just got your face turned. And you just see these fucking sand flakes come off of his fucking skin. And he just looks at him with this angry look. And sand just comes through the window from the sandbox. And it just grabs Bakugo by the legs and just starts crushing them and brings him out the window. Hey, he deserved it. He's a fucking 6-year-old walking around. Just gets crushed out of nowhere. He deserved it, you know. That's the reason for everything. So yeah, that pretty much happens. And Deku just leaves the room as he just wipes off some sand flakes. Because by the time of when his parents died, he pretty much knew how to use his quirks, or not his quirk, but his sand manipulation. So yeah, Deku would pretty much just leave the fucking classroom and go to the nurse. But you know, he really wouldn't go to the nurse. He would just go into the direction of the way to the nurse and just use some more sand to basically cover up, basically to fix the sand armor around his face, like how the sand armor was cracking and falling off, how like Sasuke beat him up. Yeah, pretty much that happened. But yeah, he just patched himself up, and he pretty much dipped. And you know, he in the fucking place, the fucking the fucking kids with no parents shelter place. I forgot what it's called, but they live close, so it's just like around the corner. So Deku walk there, and he pretty much does that every day now. So he grow up, and now he can just by this time of him being in middle school, he pretty much I guess he can I guess he can just spawn sand out of anywhere, because yeah, or he can just bring it from any vicinity of the earth, basically just spawning it where he is. So yeah, so Deku has learned how to harden his sand so much that he can pretty much make it into this like how Garra hardens his sand, but he hardens it harder than that. Cause yeah. And yeah, Deku has never really had physical pain to him. Cause yeah. Cause sand that works, bro. I mean, I swear, bro, if you eat sand, you'll never get hurt again. You may die, but that's just a side effect of never living. I'm just telling you, man. So yeah, he pretty much found out he had that ability. Yeah. And he's in middle school now, and Bakugo still think he's the king of his school. It's like that thing that no one talks about, but everybody knows it happened. Like, everybody knows that he got his legs broke, he got yeeted out a window. Everybody knows, but no one talks about it. Just one of those things in school. Yeah, so, Bakugo, he's still talking his shit. And, Deku don't really give a fuck, because, truly, he didn't really do anything. It's just that, you know, his sand did the work for him. So, yeah. the teacher kind of announced that Deku kind of. Well, yeah, I forgot to say Deku did get adopted now, and he changed his ways. He's not as evil as he was, cause Inko got that talk no jutsu. So yeah, she got the talk no jutsu on lockdown. So yeah, he changed his ways now. He's a respectful young man. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, but pretty much the teacher exposed him for going to UA, or at least trying to. Bakugo get extra mad because I don't know, he's just a weirdo. So yeah, he tried to explode Deku instead of his book because he don't had got the book, so he tried to explode Deku, and the sand just comes out of nowhere, blocks the explosion, and Deku just doesn't even notice that he's here, as Bakugo starts screaming about, oh how, oh you stupid loser, oh you keep on using your stupid quirk, what even is your quirk, as as Bakugo and his goons are starting to stand up, trying to bully him, but Deku just look at him and he says, I don't even know who you are. Oh my gosh. He don't even know who you is. A bunch of people start laughing in the class. Deku take his bag. He's starting to walk out the class. Bakugo follow. He sees that if he walking out the class, he trying to fight. So yeah, eventually Bakugo and Deku and Bakugo's goons, they would pretty much get outside and they start throwing them hands. So yeah, it just happened like that, I guess. So yeah, he pretty much started throwing them hands. Bakugo, he throw an explosion at Deku. Deku's just standing there. Deku's just standing there as, like, he's legit not even moving, as the sand is doing everything for him. Like, he's fucking grabbing people by the legs, throwing them, punching them straight in the face. He has full manipulation of the sand. Like, you know how Naruto can make, like, arms out of his body when he's in his super powered up mode? He's basically doing that. He's like, I'm not even gonna touch you with my real hands. Y'all some peasants. Just beating up people, bro. It's just... So yeah, Deku, he pretty much beat the fuck out of them. And it puts Bakugo in his place because, yeah, after Garra just beat up everybody, he pretty much say, how your legs feel, buddy? As he just walks away. Bakugo, he don't even have a life no more. His whole career got ruined. He don't even think he gonna get into UA no more. So yeah, time skip to where Deku's pretty much at the place of where he's at home now. So yeah, Deku pretty much say hi to Inko. He go in his room. He fucking sleep. And he pretty much starts his 10 months of training. In 10 months of training, he knows that his quirk is sand, and he needs to find a real sandy place. So he goes to a beach. It so happens to be Degama Beach. So yeah, he sees okay. Deku just starts starts pulling and pushing all the trash towards one spot just to clean it up so he can use his quirk to his full extent. So yeah, Deku do that, and he do it in about fucking week. And as All Might, like, Deku don't get caught by the sled villain. I'm just gonna say that he don't get caught. All Might catch it, and that means if Deku didn't latch on to All Might, that means All Might actually did his job, that means Bakugo wouldn't get caught by the Sludge Villain either. That means we're at this point in time. Sorry for not explaining that earlier, but yeah. Deku would pretty much be doing the training right then and there. And All Might, he pretty much pull up on him. Okay, so yeah, All Might would pull up on him, and he would pretty much tell him, "Oh, okay, I see you're training." And Deku would basically say, "Yeah." As he would look at, and he would be, he would have some respect for All Might. He wouldn't be as excited, but he would have some respect for All Might. And he don't go the same way. He don't go to the shortcut, so he don't get caught. And yeah, he don't get caught by the Sludge Villain. That means All Might could actually do his job. So yeah, he pretty much see Deku, and he pretty much asks him that question. Deku answers, and he pretty much, "Oh, I see you're training for so you're training for UA." As Deku say, "Yeah, I'm trying to become a hero." As All Might say, "I'll offer to train you. I'll offer to train you tomorrow. Just come to this place again." As Deku would say, "Okay." As All Might dip, Deku dip. And the next day, they start training. All Might tell him about the injury and stuff, all the All Might stuff. So yeah, Deku like, yeah. As since Deku does have chakra himself, he doesn't really need one for all. So yeah, he really wouldn't need it. So he would just also that he can heal him with his chakras. It'll just take like 6 hours to do. So yeah, for it to heal. So yeah, he would pretty much just train him in better hand-to-hand combat. So yeah, Deku, he's pretty good at what he does. And he basically pull up at the school after the time skip of the 10 months. And Deku, he's cool. He pull up at the school. He don't trip this time, so he don't meet Uraraka that way. So he go to the written exam. He do it pretty easily. He go to the explanation for the robot exam. He do it. He gets an explanation. He has a plan. He goes out to the gate. He pretty much is in the front this time. So he just goes through, makes a couple of shadow clones, and they bought these robots pretty easily. It's kind of sad how much they got bodied. So yeah, Deku over here grabbing legs of robots, sand coughing them, bro. He's putting out the good hand. So yeah, he's doing pretty good on that. And Deku pretty much pulls up. He pretty much pulls up on this one robot before the 0-pointer really happens. It's a 3-pointer, so he pulls up on it. He pretty much smashes that, and he pretty much lands on a building as people are running away. He looks up and he sees a 0-pointer, and it kind of knocks over, a building that was already fucking broken, and it kind of lands on a girl. So he just goes over there. He jumps, and yeah, he just sand coughing that robot like it was that easy. It's just a speck of metal. As everybody's like, damn, I know he had it like that. As yeah, he pretty much picks up the rubble. He would heal Uraraka because medical ninjutsu. Look, if I'm giving anybody chakra, I'm making sure they know medical ninjutsu because people be sleeping on medical ninjutsu. That's probably one of the things you need more in anything in Naruto because y'all always on missions, y'all always having wars. So we always need just at least one medical person. But when you have the 9 tails, you are your own medical person. But you know, he has the 1 tails. Deku has the 1 tails, not the 9 tails. But Deku would pretty much save Uraraka, Hiller, and he would dip. Uraraka say thank you. He would say, So yeah, he pretty much go home, do whatever the fuck, and he'd get his letter. All my doing that. Yeah, enjoy your Hero Academia. Yeah, Deku pretty much is walking to school after getting that letter the next day, and yeah, he'll eventually find the class after just looking for it, and yeah, he opened the door as he sees Bakugo and Tenya Ida just having that a little argument. He don't really care about them, so he would just walk past them as Ida tried to talk to him. Yeah, I just don't like him. So Ida ain't gonna get nothing out of nobody in this what if. So yeah, he just gonna sit down. Bakugo try to get up, talk that shit. He ain't hearing him. Uraraka come through. She pretty much thank him again. He nods his head, and yeah, Ozawa tells the kids to shut up, and they all go out to do the thing. As they pretty much go to do it, he hands Deku the ball. He pretty much explains, you got first in the entrance exam, so you're gonna have to do this. It just catches Todoroki. He catches Todoroki off guard. That kid got it. Of all people, him. Now Bakugo get a little mad. He gets a little heated. He start putting explosions in his hand. I saw her erase Bakugo quirk, and Deku just throws the ball with all of his chakra enhancing in his arm, plus with Shukaku's a little chakra, so just a little bit. He has made some progressing with Shukaku, I guess. Yeah, he made some progressing with Shukaku. He talked to him before. It just didn't really matter until now. So Deku will just use like a little bit of Shukaku, like 10% of Shukaku's power, within hints of his own chakra, and he just throw it. I'll say it hits 10,000 meters. Nah, not 10,000. 21,000. So Deku pretty much gets first place on that until Uraraka does it, but he continues on to get first place in the running test because he's just that good. In the jumping test, he does that pretty easily. In the side to side lunges, he does that pretty easily. The grip chest, he does that pretty easily. And the fucking what do you call it? Damn. Well, the other tests, if there is any more tests, he does it pretty easily. So Deku, he does everything pretty easily. He's just that good. He gets first place in everything except for the ball throw. So yeah, Deku pretty much get told about the UA. What's it called? The UA. No, the hero versus villains. And Deku, he get told about that, and yeah, the whole class think, okay, this might actually be fun, because no one got expelled or suspended or whatever. So yeah, they actually try to do that. Deku, he gets paired up with Uraraka versus Todoroki and Bakugo. Meanwhile, what happens with Bakugo, or no, Deku, he makes a shadow clone. It kind of handles Todoroki and just captures him and just doesn't do anything until then. It just poops, because that's what Deku wanted it to do. So yeah. Because, Uraraka just gonna run upstairs and touch the bomb as he beats up Bakugo. Even though he could have easily just let the Shadow Clone touch the bomb. That's not gonna be fun. He wants to beat up Bakugo. Come on, man. So, yeah, Deku pretty much pulls up on Bakugo, and Bakugo pretty much tries to throw an explosion and a punch, or yeah, tries to throw one of those, and Deku, he ain't having that. So when it hits him, it pretty much does the same thing, and that little sand crack thing on his face, the sand armor, it kind of cracks, and Deku just grabs his arm and just judo flips him like he does in the anime. As Bakugo just uses an explosion to get up off the floor. Then he tries to use the explosion where, since his arm is being held by Deku, it's near him. So he tries to use the explosion right to his face again. But it doesn't really work out. The same thing happens. As, Deku pretty much still having his hand in his arm just froze him. And Bakugo gets bodied.